I'm eager. That was quite something.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Before you left for Scotland. Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why. Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you think...
The port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes. A powerful magic wielded by a rare that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the Portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way!
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That Portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again. Like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glue you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, Then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio, I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos!
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposa! Deposa! Exposa! Confringo! Levioso! Protego! Confringo! Descendo! Levioso!
Lumos!
Stay close!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio! I suppose I'm on my own this time. I need to align these statues with their reflections. Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once. Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Stupefy! Lumos. Revelio. Protego.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden?
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
what you're seeing? The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never... Oh! Oh! Oh. Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Professor Weasley! We've one more to be...
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain...
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts. Is it ambition?
Perhaps you belong in Slytherin. You belong in Slytherin!
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order. Lumos.
Well, I suppose... No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to... Not everyone has a minute.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs, who merely joined us for the ride.
Still? Dreadful way to go, poor fellow.
It was dreadful, certainly, but
Quite interesting perspective.
it's all still a bit of a blur.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself...
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting... I'm sure you'll find out soon enough.
Are you saying some...
Seems. It was good meeting you.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting.
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today. I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's... Not something I'm especially proud of. Unfortunately, most of us is...
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of it. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep...
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice.
Pleasure was all mine.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first...
I've been dreaming of this day for a long...
Well, you are here. Now, in light of your unique... especially as you're...
OWL?
Yes, you're after much... Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but...
Perhaps walk with me and... This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up!
Revelio.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that? Let's see what feels like. Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like
Revelio.
that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I can never get enough of the castle.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Revelio.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. And
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
a lot to happily, you're judging by your...
He did, Professor.
My suspicion...
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor.
Perfectly good, but
I wouldn't say I chose the dragons.
very well. Might I rely on you?
Of course.
Good luck today. And remember to... And
Yes, Professor.
come and find me, and we'll see if we...
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping... Did I hear you masterfully...
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not...
Yes, well, Professor Weasley... We don't know where this... And she may feel...
Understood, Professor.
Good. Happily, you have... Speaking of... Why don't I show... Unfold it and have... The map is enchanted.
This will be incredibly...
Now, sir, you'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. I shall reach... For now...
Revelio.
There's something in there. I just...
Hello.
Oh, everyone...
If I have the time, I may look...
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating
Lumos.
that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
admire someone who's kind, loyal.
I admire someone with brilliant mind.
Yes, we all know you admire.
Oh, shut up.
Lumos. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu pals.
Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Revelio. Lenora.
You did?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. Well, I'm glad... The moth!
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Professor Weasley's already.
Accio.
That is not bad. You are a swift...
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your... That's it! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing... Splendid! Not to worry. Excellent control there. Very good. Points to slip. Miss Onai, would you care to... Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Very good.
What's this?
That is how it's done. Brilliant. Let us see this.
That's it! Let us make this a bit more interesting.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Excellent control there.
Watch this. Concentrate, Natsai. Quite impressive. Let us see this. I thought I had that.
Splendid! Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back then. Took weeks for me.
Thank you, but I've been holding my...
I appreciate your call. I transferred here from Wagadu. My mother received an offer. Before I knew it...
Well, it's been nice talking.
And with you. I think... Until next.
Of course, you can use
a word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did.
Well, an outdoor competition was...
What's charming? You did well.
Thank you, Professor.
Miss Onai, expect to hear from...
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Revelio. Revelio.
Werewolves, where were you?
Revelio.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio. Revelio.
I wish they'd allow.
Hello.
Samantha Dick. Hope your first day.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that.
My brother William would tell you not to. Well, better see.
Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso! Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start.
This ain't got to be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Don't all my students with this again. I do Watch your opponent decide to attack or defend yourself.
Stupefy.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot. If what I've seen, I demand a classroom.
Understood, Professor.
So, again, well...
Revelio.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that. It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Matt, you know...
Exclusive and...
Excellent. If you want to get the most, whether it's joining, you just...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Pleasure. Perhaps somewhere... Look for Luke and Brad. Till next time.
Revelio. Revelio.
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
What about the room, Professor?
I trust...
They did.
I heard as... Seems, Professor, I'd wait.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Regardless, you... In that regard...
Professor Ronan did mention...
In fact, Professor... Now, we've arranged...
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr... You've managed...
I'm eager to get...
Very well. Perhaps Sebastian?
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. He'll keep you...
Rookwood?
Or rather, once you've... No time to wait.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new...
Indeed I do. Fixes things more frequent. As a number, I have a...
I'll start on the top.
Revelio.
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are...
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. The flying page must be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
If only a new student would help me with that predicament.
Are you...
Don't you know?
Everyone hates...
Because I wanted my gobs. Are you familiar with?
Gobstones?
That. And now those.
Rather...
I don't think I know.
I'll see what I... Accio. Brilliant. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I complete...
Marvel. Let us give... Remember to...
Yes.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Repair it.
Allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too
Revelio.
accurate and lashed out.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Everyone knows you can't conjure food.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed. Your
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Revelio.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobs.
Hello, Zenobia.
Really?
Common sense and...
Well...
Of course. They are yours, after all.
Oh, how wonderful. Now that I have all...
I'm sure they'd be willing.
Isn't it? Very well.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
It's clear Rhoda would have preferred a life.
Revelio.
Honestly, the way
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new
It is.
Well, Hogsmeade... I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention.
Revelio.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriff?
Revelio.
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Revelio.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy. Terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottom them out of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you... Perfect. And a short list. I just have to pop... Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
an inquiring mind.
Pardon me.
Matilda, I take it you've had.
I'm afraid.
But of course it is. Stay the course.
That's.
And I, spellcraft I, but I shall a potting table.
I believe so, sir.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.